Hi, I am Amy Smith. I'm a ketogenic meal planner from Batesville, Arkansas. I wanted to do this video today to reach out to each and every one of you to let you know a little bit about my story, how I found the ketogenic diet, and what my goals and aspirations are now that I have lost 90 pounds following the ketogenic diet myself, and how I am helping get the ketogenic message out to everyone that we possibly can. The benefits of the keto diet just blow my mind, and I had never even heard of it until February of 2017. I, like most people, worked full-time, plus I was a retail store manager, worked 65 to 80 hours a week outside of the home, then came home to clean house, cook dinner, run errands, do all the normal stuff, right? Like most people, I lived on fast food, Dr. Pepper, and Oreos. Those were the Oreos you could get out of the snack machine. The vending machines at work always had chips, junk, M&Ms, candy, soda pop, all that good stuff in them, and that's what I lived off of. And the result of a lifestyle like that ended with me being 240 pounds. I had no idea that I weighed that until I ended up in the emergency room. I was at work, just a regular afternoon in February of 2017. Did not know at the time what was going on, but I felt like awful. Felt horrible for several weeks. I was at work. I was on a ladder, got down off the ladder, and blacked out. Completely blacked out. The next thing I remember is I was in urgent care and they were taking my blood pressure. When they got my blood pressure reading, they would not let me drive. They would not even touch me. They told me I had to immediately go across the street to the emergency room at the hospital, and I couldn't drive myself. I was shocked. I was floored. I just thought that I needed an IV. I just thought I needed some fluids. I just thought I needed some rest. No, I was wrong. So I called my mom. She took me over to the emergency room. In the emergency room, what they found completely changed my life. They couldn't get my blood pressure under control. They started immediately putting IVs in, all kinds of pain medicine, anxiety medicine, you name it. They were pumping me full of it just to try to get my blood pressure under control. Because what I didn't know was my blood pressure was like 220 over 185, which is completely stroke level. They were amazed that I was talking to them. They could not believe that this blood, they brought in 3 different machines because they did not understand that the machines could read that high and me still be coherent and having a conversation. They were just floored. So they immediately, had to do a follow-up with my doctor, all of that stuff. I leave the hospital with a stack of prescriptions. Went to Walgreens, filled them, started taking the medicine. I felt horrible. Absolutely horrible. Didn't have the energy to get out of bed to go take a shower. I felt that bad. The medication they put me on helped control the blood pressure a little bit, but what it didn't do, or what side effect of it was, I didn't feel anything. I didn't feel good. I didn't feel bad. Didn't have emotions. I felt like I was a walking zombie. It was absolutely horrible. And I knew right then that this is not how I wanted to spend the rest of my life. So what I did was I started researching, because I'm a really big nerd, not gonna lie. I started researching and trying to figure out what I could do to take control back of my own health. So what I found was several different versions of the ketogenic diet. So I think, I can do this. Just cut out bread, pasta, and sugar, right? I'll be fine. Yeah, well, but I'm not just that girl. I have to know why it works, how it works, what are the long-term effects, etc., right? So what I did was I started reading anything I could get my hands on to determine if the ketogenic lifestyle was the best choice for me. So with that being said, what I did was I started just diving in and joined every Facebook group I could possibly find that had the word keto in it. What I learned really quick was everyone thinks they're an expert, and they all have different answers. They all have different reasons. They all have different ways you should do it. Whether you're doing it nutritionally with food like I choose to do, or whether you're doing exogenous ketones, or whether you're doing no meat, whether you're doing bone broth, no matter what, whether you're choosing to do fats more than protein, whatever you decide to do on the ketogenic diet, you will find a group that does it that way. So, but what I didn't understand was how all of these people had such different opinions, and and I knew they couldn't all possibly be right. There was no way. So I'm like, okay, I need to get a grip. I need to figure out what's going to work for my body. I've got to take control of my body back. So I started Googling keto coaches, and I started paying $400, $500, $600, $700 a month for meal plans. And I don't want anyone else to ever have to do that. Luckily, at that point, I was able to do that because I was working full time. But the first time I paid $700 for a meal plan from a keto coach, I decided right then and there I was going to go get my certification to be able to write keto meal plans, and I was going to do it for free of charge for people. And I knew that was my way of making an impact on the community. I knew that by giving back, I would be not only teaching myself, but I would be able to hopefully transform many people's lives into going keto and doing it successfully without having to spend $700, $800, $900 on a meal plan. So that's what I did. Learned everything I could about the keto diet. I started my keto group. It's called Push for Your Better, where I do a 100% free keto meal plans. I do free keto coaching. I help you set your macros. We go through it step by step. Now, the general goal of that group is weight loss. That is why most people start the keto diet. But we also teach you how to maintain it. Ketogenic lifestyle should be something you're able to do for the rest of your life. I don't deprive myself. I don't feel like I'm left out, like I can't have sugar, like I can't have cake. I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything because I have now lost 90 pounds. I am off every one of my prescription medications. I work from home doing the keto coaching and meal plans completely free. I set my own schedule. I'm my own boss. And I literally get to help people every single day transform their life. And to me, that has been an amazing adventure. I am super excited to have you on this journey with me. So glad you found me. Reach out anytime you've got questions. Be sure you can follow any of my posts on hashtag UCANKETO. And you can follow Push for Your Better is my keto group. So please, and you can go to www.UCANKETO.info to sign up for our weekly meal plans. Thanks for watching and have a great day.